Hey folks, Quilly here and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of Surviving Mars. We are trying to achieve a very difficult achievement that only 0.1% of people have gotten, which requires that we complete all sponsor goals as SpaceY on a map with at least 500% difficulty. So that's what we're doing over here. Are these things glowing red? Do they always glow red like that? I'd never noticed that before. Anywho, so far so good. We got 37 people kicking around over here. We just got our second dome set up. We're landing with drones from having discovered an anomaly. I think we're ready to start accepting some people over here. So let's go ahead and do a resupply with our passenger rocket. Lots of specialists over here. We actually might want to explicitly grab a couple of medics here. We only need one more medic. We have two at home, but we need three for one of the anomalies. We'll grab a couple more. Maybe one's about to become a senior or something like that. I don't know if seniors can go and scan anomalies. They like lose their specialization once they become seniors, or do they just not work anymore, in which case that should still overall work. Looks like I suspect we will need more dumping sites over here. So we'll do that. You're ready to take off? I guess you may as well. Go ahead, enjoy the flight home. That's going to be all right. At some point, we will get our metal extractor going on here. And yeah, it's taken a while for things to get shuffled over. We are very close to wanting to get our shuttle system established. We'll see. We do have our AI for our drones now, which is quite good. I guess the RC Explorer has explored all the anomalies it knows about. I'm going to go and send you over here for safety, just short term. And yeah, the RC Commander, I'm just going to move you a little bit so that one like random asteroid won't take out both of these things simultaneously. Dragon 2 was ready to land. Let's go ahead and plop you down right over here by the new sphere, the new dome, I should say. Boom, and yeah, we've got the rare metals extractor on the way. New colonists have arrived. Have I finished the farm tech? Not yet, because I want to set up a farm over here. We do have lots of food and storage for now, at least. We discover another anomaly, which is nice. But yeah, we're gonna have to get some more tunnels going soon, which does need a fair amount of machine parts. I mean, we do have them. Oh, we're running negative power at night. Yes, we are. And again, we've got lots of batteries, but that's a fair amount of negative power, so I think I may want to change that. I think my intention, since wind turbines require machine parts to maintain, and we produce machine parts over here, I think what I'm going to do is build some wind turbines over in this area, if I can find the right tab for it, that is to say. I guess they don't have to be right next to the dome. Just a couple for now is going to be okay, because they produce, what, 10 as a base? I mean, we'll still be negative power. Tell you what, one more. With their efficiency bonus, that'll be positive. Soil adaptation is done. Oop, there we go. This concrete extractor is done. So, soil adaptation means that over here, we can plop down a farm. Like so. All right. You're done. We'll just blow you up, get you out of there. We have lots of concrete stored up. We've got this. I might, for safety's sake, want to offer concrete for food for a little bit more, since we can't import food. So we need to make sure we keep, thank you very much, International Mars Mission, we need to make sure we keep a huge buffer of food around. Otherwise, bad things could happen. Let's go, oh, this is 8 any? Okay, let's definitely send an expedition over there. Yeah, I think we still have the medic one. Living space, workspace, I think we can go ahead and send yet another passenger rocket. So we will do so. And this is going to become a research dome once we get it set up. I think we're going to want to make sure this dome is fully kitted out first. But yeah, we will set that up. We'll set a scientist priority over there. What we might do is remove the research lab from over here. We'll see. So the trade coming in. We don't have any more concrete right here. There is this, which I guess we'll go ahead and do now. Hell, the quicker we empty this, the less we have to worry about dust being produced in an area that we're sort of, you know, occupying. There's actually enough flat space over there. We could really build a lot of interconnected domes, which may be something that happens. Let's get a little concrete depot right next to you, and then dumping sites over here should be fine. Excellent. So power's more than good, especially during the day for these two big things, even with the fact that, you know, more things run during the day than at night. You're ready to land, and you are also ready to land. Some employment things, people are shuffling around. No, overall we're going to be okay. And then this just needs drones. This needed the 3 medics. We're going to send you. And you. Awesome. Okay. I don't know if the medics are over here. I don't know actually how they're going to go back and forth without our shuttle hubs, which is the next thing in the queue. It's very expensive, but it's obviously going to be a fair priority for us. Utility crops in the hydroponics farms and farms. Yeah, I don't tend to worry about them. This is repeatable. We may want to do it once just to like expose a tech. Maybe I'll go ahead and put it in the queue so I don't forget to do it. We have a lot of money at home, which is going to be good for everything except, well, food. Oh, right. You are going to need your electronics factory. Yes, let's do this again. Looks like they offer a little bit more on every trip, or maybe they like us, you know, after every trade. So I think they offer us slightly better prices.
Anomaly
I think that's it. I mean, we upset them whenever we steal from them. Not that I would ever do that. That would be cruel and mean. But yeah. Okay, let me actually cancel this. I wanted to expose enough so that we could feel comfortable building a tunnel up there. But let's just work on scanning down here to find anomalies we can actually reach, at least for now. How much machine parts do I have? Only 18. This dome, 1 unemployed, 1 vacant resident slot. Bit annoying and awkward, I don't know. Milestone achieved for researching a breakthrough. Well, that's true. And
there's
new
more
techs.
to the barren environs of the red planet.
Bioengineering.
A veritable treasure.
Okay, so this is just revealing. It's not unlocking things, but it's kind of interesting. Farms increase the comfort. That is very nice. We could unlock the Sterling generator to give us options. Actually, the low G turbines might be well worthwhile to queue up. I'll put it in there. We'll leave this going on here. But the low G turbines, what's nice about them is you don't have to build more stuff. So you're not increasing your maintenance load. Here, I'll drop you here because, you know, metals. Actually, we probably don't have any metal storage. It's going to take forever to unload this. Let's go ahead and drop a few more, especially since our little RC transport is automatically going around collecting metal for us. I'm betting we were going to want a bunch of storage. So you're ready to go. Any chance we could spy again? Well, Blue Sun, we didn't spy last time because there was a risk of failure. There's still a risk of failure. And I'm sure the others are still on cooldown. Yes, they are. And it's very dangerous. All right, we'll just send you back. That's going to be okay. It's amazing how quickly these things take off with only needing 15 fuel. It's ridiculous. So sponsor goal, next one, yeah, 2 more engineering technologies, and this would be very good with the engineers. I mean, just specialists are good, but workaholics are especially nice. So this dome here, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll unlock this one. We'll get this constructing. We'll build a tunnel. Now, we're not playing as Brazil this time, so people will be not as happy to go between the tunnels, but it'll be okay. We'll do another one. That might be the last one we do, because we're going to be sitting over 500 food. Oh, although, speaking of, we are... Maybe what I'll do is I'll let you run it, and then I'll go soybean, soybean. Maybe I'll even let you keep going for wheat for now, before we switch off to something else. The wheats are the ones that's like faster, right? Like low yield, but faster, and less water. Okay. Heck, we've got so much food stored up, maybe we could just do nothing but soybeans for a while. More anomalies, excellent, and that's being built. I'm going to focus on this, and then once this is done, I'm going to focus on expanding westward to get a tunnel up to this ridge, and then, you know, maybe another one up there as well. You are ready to go. You've got some exports too, which I guess is fine. This thing, it's a very high deposit, although the exports aren't worth as much. Yeah, we're going to have to decide if we're shipping metals out or not. If we're running more than one shift, perhaps. So, unless I want to change things here, and I guess I might put in another apartment in here. Maybe I get rid of this, put an apartment there, and then put in like 3 of the smaller gardens here, which then leaves us enough for a tunnel. Okay, dust storm coming, superconducting. This is the thing that converts unused power into electricity, into research, which is fine. It's not a very significant, like seriously, this is, why are they defaulting to this skin? I mean, it's a gorgeous skin, don't get me wrong, but it's not the one I want to run. So I think that will be sufficient. I don't think you have to be connected to anything else. Just gotta get power now. Yeah, there you go. You're fine. And then what we're going to do before we do anything else and paint ourselves into a corner, I will draw a passage from here to here, connecting these two domes. Excellent. And yes, this will be a research dome.
Scanned.
So I'm still okay with most of the domes probably being apartment driven. It's going to be all right. And then I might still get a farm in here, especially if we can get the comfort tech for farms going. It's going to be kind of nice. We'll do that. We'll get some basic services going on. We want an infirmary. We want a grocer. We want a diner. So those to me are the basic services in there. I think the researchers need some more to drink. So we will probably have to do like a small space bar here. Let's go right there. And then I'm going to plan on having a research lab and research lab. So we'll have two. There'll be some collab overlap, but that's going to be okay. You know what, these little spots, I keep putting parks in, but I could put like a single solar panel in there too. So it runs during the dust storm. But we tend to always have a slight shortage of the relaxation building, so I'll probably still build a park in there. So they're not offering quite as much here. Oh, we've got negative water now. Really? I could double up on the water mines here. I suppose I can't build my own moisture evaporator. So it'll have to be that, although what I'm going to do for now, and it's pretty low potential over here, but I will get one water extractor out over here. You need machine parts, which I would have to manually move over. Machine parts and concrete. Okay, well, I'll leave it there. It's not going to get built. We'll have to wait probably into rockets. I will go ahead and expand to another water extractor over here. This water deposit is going to get cleared up pretty quick, but I guess that's going to have to be the way it's going to have to be. Especially with the dust storm coming, our vaporators aren't going to work, so it's going to be very important to have another really high quality or high producing underwater deposit thingy. Alright, so you're doing that. That's going to be okay. Yes, we probably will build more housing here. Let's go ahead and plan on shipping another passenger rocket out. Possibly two, actually. Yeah. No, they might not make it here before the dust storm. They do travel very quickly, though. They might just be able to sneak in, and I think if they can, I will want them to. You over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go wheat into soybean, soybean. Resources shuffling around. Still not a ton of machine parts, but again, they are being built. I'd probably like to get to the point where we open a second shift for this over here. And that might just mean getting an apartment building. I think that's probably a good idea. I mean, we could keep going with the smaller buildings, but let's get one apartment over here. We might cycle out of the smaller buildings into that. Apartments aren't as comfortable, so it can be harder to keep your baby production going, but let's get this going for now. The expectation will be we're going to start a second shift, and we are going to drop you off over here. I guess I'm going to drop you off over here as soon as the apartment is done. There we go. Because our people won't really be able to move from dome to dome right now without shuttles. I mean, they might be able to make the walk between the two without dying, but I don't feel confident about that. I'm going to go and turn off this request. Done, done. Diner's not working, just waiting for people, which is going to be okay. So we are researching this. It's halfway done, which is nice. And yeah, that's definitely a priority, is getting that going on. You're ready to take off? I think you can probably go ahead and do that now. Negative water. We're waiting for this to be constructed. Which concrete isn't reaching you? You request concrete here. It should be getting moved over. There must just be too much demand. We don't have a ton of concrete stored up. So that may have been part of it, because we did ship some away.
Sector scanned.
And yeah, both of these have the vistas for comfort. Yeah, maybe we could have made some babies here too. I don't think. Yeah, there's risk of failure. Like the cooldown is up, but no. I guess I'll just launch you. And yeah, waiting for concrete deliveries, which should happen. What are you doing with the concrete? It's being produced, and then what? Where's our 66 concrete? So yeah, big negative stuff during the dust storm here. Although it's getting close to done. You're moving concrete over. Like, I would like the water, but I'm assuming we actually, yeah, we have tons stored up, so we're actually okay. Nothing to concern ourselves with. So that was weird. For some reason, OBS stopped recording. I didn't realize it stopped recording. And so I kept playing, and then I looked over at the timer, and I saw 0 seconds recorded. I was like, what the heck? So apparently we had a 15-minute episode. I've reverted to our autosave, so it looked like we were on Soul 41 when the video cut off. I might be disoriented for a second because I don't know exactly where we were and what we were doing. Oh, see, that's annoying. I had just finished the jet propulsion and got that set up. Yeah, I have no idea where we are anymore. I don't know why OBS just suddenly stopped recording. I had hard drive space. It was just like, nope, GG, I'm done. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try... The ordering is going to be kind of backwards and therefore not maybe make any sense and might turn out to be super unoptimal. But I'm going to go and try to redo some of the things that we were doing. So I was expanding my stuff over here. Right, because we could have night shifts turned on, maybe another job of some kind. I wanted more shifts over here. Yes, this farm is set up over there. That's good. Yeah, mostly we're going to go and send some more passenger rockets. We'll send one. We'll send another because we'll definitely have room. It's only 11, but that's okay. That's really bizarre. There's no way I accidentally hit my recording start-stop hotkey. Well, I say that. So I have it set to scroll lock, because who uses scroll lock for anything, right? Scroll lock doesn't get used for anything. Every now and again in this game, when I've rotated my camera, I do hit home to reset my vision. It's possible I may have hit scroll lock accidentally. I could see myself maybe doing that. It's a little hard to imagine, because like it is pretty far out of the way, but I guess there's a possible explanation.
Resources are low.
So yeah, with the fact that our rockets are nearly done, we are going to be planning on expanding out over here. I could just tunnel from here to here, but there's like some stuff that we're going to want cableage in this area at some point. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and assume that we are going to actually build up an actual, chain of cables and drone hubs and whatever along the way. So it'll probably run something like this. I guess we can plot more of these things down. Oh, did I send my rocket full of machine parts? I did not. That's something I was going to do, because machine parts, if we're going to be building the tunnel, we'll need more, and it's not like we have a ton sitting around. So what I've done is a cargo load with a bunch of machine parts. Maybe I'll send a few polymers. And then more machine parts. There you go, just to fund the tunnel going along the way. Oh wait, the other thing I was going to do is I realized I didn't have dedicated storage, I think, for both polymers and electronics. So I was going to do that now, just to make sure we could unload the rocket without any true difficulties. Here and here, we do have machine part storage, that's okay. A few rare metals exported, which actually I was thinking I was going to turn off the rare metals exporting, because we don't really make a ton of money from it. So I'm not going to put down the drone hubs for this yet, because I don't actually want this area to get built up. I just want to be ready and planned. See if we line this up like that. There we go. That'll look kind of nice. And then over here, we can plop you down something like that. Is that going to get in the way of domes or something? Not really. I think that's going to be okay. Okay. We can go up to fastest speed. And land you here, and here as the dust storm ends. You need some housing too, probably. We've got the extra work shifts. What are we looking at here? Unemployed and vacant residential slots. Yeah, you need more work. Well, we can open up the second shift at the metals extractor. We've already got the second one in the machine parts factory. Unless, do I just want to build a second machine parts factory? I think the answer is yes, except that I don't actually have the ability to do so. How about we build a farm over here? I think that's probably okay. And we still have a little spot we can do that. You're ready to land with a lot of payload. I'll just drop you off right there. That's going to be fine. Milestone, that's some science, so we must be getting close to the robotics again. We are. And yeah, I'm going to turn off, so control click here, so no resources. So we're not going to export the rare metals at this time. We could still do it later if we really did need some money, but we've got some cash right now, which is alright. Drones being worked pretty heavily over here. Oh, electrical storage. Yes, that was one of the other things. With opening the new dome, it turns out, oh yeah, I do need a fair amount more power. So let's get some more wind turbines built up over here. So I'm running to 72 right now. I think that's at night. So we clearly need a lot of these. Yeah, hyperthermia. I think during the day when the solar panels kick in, we'll be okay. Yeah, I think I noticed faster last time. So this is a little disappointing. I know most of the building here because that's where our machine part storage was, but this will be okay. Maybe what I'm going to do, just to help move goods here, is I'll have another general purpose universal storage right here with just a demand of 3, and it'll just help spread some resources around. You know, if something's not getting used somewhere, it's like, oh, there's 3 being sort of just sitting in storage, not being useful. It's not the end of the world, and I think there's going to be some payoff the other way around. We can launch you, because I don't think we can spy right now. We may as well launch you as well.
Sector scanned.
Earth-sick colonist. That's our first Earth-sick colonist. It's probably due to hypothermia. There we go. Power's back on, and we'll get a few more going as well. You're also ready to take off. Oh, perform the maintenance. Yeah, we'll use the machine parts to do it. Look, we've got some to spare. Although if we lost a rocket, it wouldn't really be the end of the world, but it would feel pretty dumb. So I'm still okay with building these. Oh yeah, we actually still have negative power, and we certainly have nothing really stored up here. So we're just waiting for various resources to be delivered. Yeah, I think it's going to help to have this extra universal storage. And of course, at some point, hopefully soon, we will get our shuttles ready to go. We've got that, we've got that. Yeah, we still need more people for all these things. You don't have the residential slots. You're kind of full up on that. Well, you've got some here. They could work through the tunnel. They're not happy having to go through the tunnel, but they can hopefully put up with it. Okay, assuming the rockets are going to be done soon, we're going to go and set up some drone hubs here. So I like to leave just the one tile of overlap like that because it's actually just perfect to fit in the universal depot and have both drone hubs being able to work it, and it makes sure that the goods get moved around fairly easily without having to rely on the rockets quite as much. Just distributes them a little, which is going to be fine. You're offering... Oh, you're going to give me concrete in exchange for machine parts. No thanks. I mean, admittedly, I don't have a lot of concrete right now, which I guess we are using a fair amount of it for this. Because we've got these two set up, and we're about to set up an extra one down over here, which I'm fine with. I guess I should set up a concrete depot right there, and some dumping sites, something like that. Sector scan, jet propulsion. Please build me this immediately. Probably the most important thing you can get going in your setup here. Oh, you probably need to be told to do soybean. Oof. Do I want to build the other shuttles right away? We're a little low on electronics. We've got a fair amount of money. I could send some more, and I think I should. Actually, we will send a passenger rocket. I'm fine with that. And then, in addition to that, we'll send a cargo rocket. Fair amount of this. Yeah, let's do something like this. Like, in theory, we should be able to make... We're making more than the maintenance. But we don't have that much to save up, and yeah, we'll appreciate having the extras. So how's this dome doing? Okay, perfect. One vacant residential slot, but the workers, there's no empty work slots or unemployed people. Technically, someone could move in here and then be unemployed for a second. Oh, yeah, we've got a bunch of Earth-sick people. Things did take a bit of a bad turn there for a second. Admittedly. Okay, transport's got nothing to grab right now, but that will change. So you're set up over here. So we'll set up another drone hub. And again, set it up just like this, and then have the universal depot just overlap like that. Passengers, we want the passengers over here. And the payload could just be anywhere, so we'll put it there. We got some water again. Nice.
New colonists have arrived. Colonists are departing.
Colonists are departing. There's gonna be one of those. And a sensor tower up here too. Just kind of out of the way, like that. I mean, nothing's gonna happen there right now, but it's okay. You are refueled, yes, but you're not empty yet. Look how many drones though, we got a lot. So we do have to make sure, right, it's not here. There's an achievement for us by Sol 100 to have 200 drones, I believe. So we're gonna have to be on top of that. Oh, the other thing, can we do some more spying now? Risk of failure. Risk of failure. No risk of failure, because we've been trading, so we have good relations. And now we're gonna destroy some of those. But I like spying, so tough. Drone hub. Right there.
Research
and
complete.
Another little universal depot over here that's going to be fine. Productivity training for our engineers and geologists. So that's swell. Yeah, let's get the low G engineering for the medium dome. And maybe this. We'll get more engineering researches because we've got another sponsor goal for that. To have 8 engineering research. And that will give us our workaholics. Which we'll certainly appreciate having.
Research complete.
Covert ops, we just straight out stole magnetic filtering. Okay. Upgrading our Moxies. Yeah, well, we could do it now. It'll help us make sure to reload our oxygen banks faster after something happens. We just spend some polymers. I mean, we got, what, 2 Moxies, so 10 polymers. I'm gonna do it. I think it will be something that might pay off nicely. Oh, those are our spies, our officer spies, so you're going to go ahead and do that. You've got this set up, and then that is just out of range, which is unfortunate, but we got a Vista, we've got this. Well, I mean, we're going to develop this area later on, so it's going to be okay. I suppose, actually, maybe I'll move the RC Commander over here to help build this. So you need concrete, metal, and machine parts. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just go concrete, metal, and machine parts. Can I multi-select? No, but I'll say I want some of each of these. Actually, I don't need to put a huge number. I just need them to be constantly delivered. And then I'll pull them apart. There is going to be this, but that's okay. Build a long pipeline back here. So it's using material, it's more stuff that's going to have to be maintained. My personal favorite breakthrough is the one that makes these things build for free and not need maintenance. New text.
More to the barren environs of the
right, dust repulsion is nice for our solar panels, but I think we're going to leave our queue as is for now. So once this gets built, we got some more anomalies up here. That'll be very swell. And yeah, I can just move my RC Commander up here to get that wired up. Maybe I'll put a drone hub up here, actually. Could be. And you're ready to take off. I think you can probably do that.
All stations, red alert. Mission control, an enormous alien object has just materialized near our colony's perimeter. This thing is unbelievable.
So I have never done
yourself
the Metatron Mystery. I've avoided all spoilers. I have no idea what's going to happen. I had no idea this is going to be some giant floating thing that appears over the Martian surface. Cannot penetrate the outer shell. It didn't attempt to communicate either. It just floats there. Thin Martian air, like menacing presence of unknown threat. So enormous alien megastructures appeared above the colony. Maintain vigil. Oh shit! Wow. Okay, that is fairly intimidating. Not gonna lie. And this is supposed to be one of the hard mysteries, so I have no idea what this is going to mean for us. But I guess we're going to have to find out next time or something like that, because it is time to put a cut in this video, which has already been cut in two because of weird recording issues. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'm going to see you guys next time.